mother terribly. And your brother as well. He was my little sprout. Chronos must have ensnared him with the others in your father's house. The unforgivable wretch. I shall oblige.
Time to shine.
Your brother Zagreus. Why, I suppose he's no longer my little sprout by now. Grown as he has into a noble underworld prince. That you two finally know each other gladdens my old heart. I shall oblige.
Better.
I would have liked your brother, little niece. Just about everybody did. He showered me with praise just like a mortal would. A little awkward, yes, but quite endearing, too. You got it!
No holding back.
Your brother, niece, I used to call him Little Hades. I think that fits you, too. Especially since he's gone. It should be clear whom I'm referring to, right, Little Hades? Ah, why not?
Strength of the sea. It's Poseidon.
It's good to have your brother back, my niece. How he would scurry through your father's underworld like a rat fleeing a sinking ship. But now that ship is bound to be repaired. And it'll be a fine ship after all is said and done. You got it.
Alas, that you never got to know your brother Zagreus. Fine lad that he was. Determined lad. Didn't always get on with your father, but who does? I'm certain he fought Chronos just as bravely as he could. Be safe.
Lord Uncle, a token of my appreciation. Though I knew of your generous spirit well before we finally met, I'd not expected you'd make time for me again and again like this.
Your brother once was similarly generous to me. I often wondered who could have taught him such deference. Old Hades didn't, that I knew.
Your brother, he was always such a sweetheart, love. Then out of the blue one day, he stopped accepting all my messages. Had I done something to offend? Imagine my relief when I much later learned that Chronos was to blame. Anything for you.
She's back.
I wonder what exactly Chronos did to cut your brother off, and all your family. Perhaps he bound them. In any case, don't worry over much. They're gods, they're probably all right. Done. Your little goblin brother, I am hearing he's all right. And back to battling out of that hell he calls home, or at least partially, until the underworld's restored. I hope you get to see him again soon. Follow your heart.
You're reminiscent of your brother quite a bit. A consummate dealer of death he was, born in the pressures of the deepest hells. Although perhaps you wouldn't get along, just as my siblings and I have our little spats. Like so.
The scent of blood.
Your brother Zagreus is doing well. I trust that you shall get on famously, for you have much in common. Brutality, mercilessness. Would that I had such a sibling here. Like so.
A while back your brother came to us for help. What's his name? Zagreus? I wasn't having it. This family's problems would disappear overnight if we could just stop getting in each other's business. Felt bad sitting it out, though. That I can do.
You are here.
May moonlight guide us.
No light reaches me here. I once created a similar arrangement with a different spawn of Hades. He was an interesting subject. The interval since last we met grows ever longer now. Do you know his status? Respond.
You mean my brother Zagreus? Chronos took him, along with my parents and their closest associates. They're in the lowest reaches of the underworld, where I am headed now.
I see. Time appears to be the source of many problems recently. As for your brother, I found him to be quite amusing. How interesting that offspring can be so dissimilar.
Let's see how this goes. Thank you for summoning me.
Remember my mark.
Such a strange journey your creations take, Almighty Chaos. This particular bottle, for instance, formed after untold eons, only to find its way back to you, inevitably or not.
I still possess some of the nectar that your brother once gave to me when he was dealing with a certain quandary of his. I think that I shall keep this offering close by to that. You follow in his path, yet seem to choose your own way. Greetings to you.
It is you.
Hail, Onyx. Salutations.
Go on. I understand your brother has returned. Perhaps he shall come visit me again, as once he did. Whichever mark he does not choose, you may receive from me instead. A tolerable risk.
Here.
Great night.
Your brother has been doing well, and often wonders how you fare.
By your will.
I have something for you.
Salutations.
Salutations.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Nyx spoke highly of your brother to me, little star. I too am distant from my brother, Helios, the sun. Sometimes I slow my steeds to catch a glimpse of him as he engulfs the surface. I do not think we would have much to talk about.
The light of the moon. More.
This is over! Well fought.
Excellent timing. Glory to Olympus.
We know the way. How strange it is to meet you face to face. Your brother Zagreus I spoke to many times, though by boon all but once. You must know he had his struggles at home. Now it seems your side of the family is repaying us for back then.
If there's a debt to be repaid, then I am unaware, Lady Athena. I'm here because our family is in peril, my side and yours.
Of course, and it wasn't my intent to suggest otherwise. I'm merely reflecting on the change of circumstance. Well then, one boon deserves another. When in doubt. I'll not spar here.
So pleased you finally got to meet your brother, by the way. Me, I have more than enough of those, but if you grew up as an only child, you could probably use one. And it's never too late to make up for lost time. Naturally.
This reminds me of the time I backed your brother when he was searching for your mum. I had a vested interest in the outcome, sure. But before I knew it, I really started to care. We'll find a way to help them, won't we, Em?
What is going on in here?
And they all look at me like I'm completely daft. Welcome. Now, who is this? What sort of nymph do we have here? Not from the waters nor the woods, but wait. Those eyes. Zag, man, is that you? You've changed. I like it.
Lord Dionysus, I presume. I'm Melinoe, sister to Zagreus. I've come to the mountain's aid at the family's behest, but what is the meaning of this festivity? aren't you at war?
Oh, Mel, right, the others mentioned you. Listen, baby, I'm into lots of different things, but war just isn't one of them. What's the use? We gods can't die, but we can live.
Your mountain is under siege. Chronos took my side of the family, and soon he may take yours.
All the more reason to raise a cup while we still can, yeah? Though I get it, not your thing, but why not have a little pick-me-up for the road ahead? Absolutely.
You're a most gracious host.
What was that? Drink up like there's no tomorrow. Huh? What did you say happened to Zag? Everything good with him still, yeah? You ought to bring him next you come this way. Oh, he'd be into it.
I previously mentioned Chronos, our Titan grandfather who's relentlessly attacking this mountain, holds the members of my immediate family captive, Zagreus included. So he can't make it to the feast right now.
Oh, that's too bad, though maybe later, yeah? I've always felt a bond with him, a real connection. So if you see the Zagman, let him know he's welcome to my feast here anytime. Coming right up.
Death to Chronos.
You are something else. Whew, it's getting kind of hot in here. Or maybe it's you nips there in the corner, yeah? Oh, I see you. Why, hello.
Sounds as though you and my brother Zagreus were fairly close. What was he like? Seeing as I have no real memory of him since Chronos took him back when I was very small.
You know, I haven't heard from him in quite a while, yeah? Well, come to think of it, we never really talked too much, although I sent him lots of boons. How is he anyway?
He's great, I'm sure.
Well, all right.
Moonlight, guide us.
You're pretty cool. I think we've got it all under control.
Still feasting.
Welcome. How is the Zagman lately anyway? Is everything all right with him? Stopped sending him my boons a while back.
Well, now that Zagreus is freed from temporal imprisonment, along with my mother, father, and the House of Hades staff, I think he's doing very well. I'm certain he'd be pleased to hear from you.
Well, that is a relief, as I thought maybe I offended in some way. He could have gone and cut me off, but he did not. Absolutely.
You're a most gracious host.
What was that?
Put some target brackets then.
Soul tonic.
Hail, sister.
Together we shine, sister.
Together we shine. I hate to even ask, but have you picked up any trace of Zagreus by any chance while in your father's house?
Artemis, it's hard for me to say. My brother isn't there, but I sense his presence. Our connection. He's not gone.
I guess that's good enough for me for now. Although it's much more cryptic than I'd like. Well, wherever he is, he better be all right. And not alone. Very well. Fight on, sister.
See you.
Area secure.
Hail, sister. Moonlight, guide us and all.
And our aim be true. Look at you, sister. Your brother once had us all convinced he was trying to fight his way to Olympus. Now none of us can believe you're trying to do it for real.
I've known Hermes about as long as you, and can count the number of favors he's asked of me on one hand. Besides, I could use the change of scenery.
Then by all means. What a time that you're on your way up to the mountain while I'm on my way down to the underworld. At least we crossed paths. My mark be with you. See you.
Good hunting.
For the cauldron. Back to work, are we?
Good evening. Moonlight, guide us and all.
And our aim be true. You know, I set up Zagreus with his own waking phrase one time, for a hidden aspect of a bow called Chronos, which stepmother once used. He was pretty good with it.
Oh, truly? And what else would you say he did better than me, Artemis? Certainly he had more charm, but could he sprint faster than me too?
Absolutely much faster. Anyway, the point being, I'm pleased to have seen each of you grow strong, and done my part for the infernal and nocturnal arms alike. My mark be with you. Go unseen.
Good hunting.
At last. You saw your father out there, I presume? He required a special arrangement. For eons, he incarcerated countless souls within this place, not to mention me. Seemed only fitting he should have to waste away accordingly.
You couch it in morality when vengeance is reason enough. Though since you've reasoned it all out, by what right did you take the other members of my family? And Nyx and all the rest?
Why? Because they opposed me. Except you have this rather vexing knack for resisting some of my time-honored techniques. A recessive family trait, perhaps. Although your brother, he was not so fortunate. You too shall break, however, soon enough.
The challenger. The princess of the dead again confronts her willful brother Zagreus, who has unlearned some of his finer fighting skills whilst trapped in the clutches of the Titan of Time.
Hey, it's you, old man. I was beginning to wonder where you wound up. Abandoned me for my dear sister, is that it?
Wait, what? Homer's been with me all this time. How do you know each other? What did I miss?
I can't even begin to answer that right now. Homer, you say? I should have figured he'd have such a silly name. Well, let's give him another tale to tell. Watch out, sis. You're on board. And as for you... Oh, the shades. They love a bit of drama. Occupational hazard. For you.
Special delivery.
The long-absent underworld prince, no stranger to many an ignoble defeat, has suffered yet another utterly humiliating loss, and at the hands of his own sister, no less.
Hey, give him a break. I can use this. Father.
You have the Death Defiance. Runs in the family. Your brother Zagreus, he was also rather sturdy for his stature. Hard-headed as a boy.
Don't speak of him as though he's gone. Chronos has him, and Mother, and the rest. But when all this is over, we'll see each other again.
How can you be so certain? To make such guarantees of the unknown. The Titan. My father. He shall not stop. He is the most hard-headed of us all.
Be well, Lord Father.
Oh, daughter.
Father, while I know this wasn't necessarily permitted, I thought if maybe it would be of any comfort at all, that I might offer you this nectar.
Exactly like your brother, last. I fear I'm not in any mood or state for such a thing. Concern yourself not with my comfort, but with the target of your wrath.
It's me.
If you'd indulge a senseless curiosity, how fares my house? Your brother, he was more or less in charge of the decor. I highly doubt the Titan shares his taste.
Well, unless Zagreus was enamored of gold trim and the Titan's sneering likeness everywhere, then it's probably quite different from what you recall.
Oh, you have your mother's candor to a fault. You ought to have told me everything was fine. The comfort of lies at times is all we have. It is yours.
It won't be for naught. Moonlight, guide us.
Not here, it won't.
It's me.
To think that you have seen Olympus with your own eyes. Your brother never had that opportunity. And I myself. My life is here, and I have no memories of mountaintops.
It must have been a sight to behold once. Now it's beset with the Titan's legions and mindless automaton defenders that want me destroyed just as much as our foes.
I told them never to depend on such contraptions. A proper army needs to be driven by glory, if not fear. Their automatons feel nothing. How well can they possibly fight? Fine, but you cannot stay.
Thank you, Father. Death to Chronos.
We tried that once.
Family.
You're here.
It's her. Did your mother and I hear correctly that you and your brother clashed in the midst of Elysium for all to see?
No, Father, it's not what you think. It was what you could call an exhibition match. A friendly challenge, nothing more. Though Zagreus did not go easy on me.
A shrewd decision on the boy's part, then. Or more likely, it was yours. For all the troubles in the underworld, this type of exhibition match, as you refer to it, may be exactly what the Shades require.
A morale boost. I suppose they do enjoy this type of violent entertainment over there. Well, as long as Melinoe and Zagreus are open to it.
You trained with the Witch of the Crossroads. He trained with the greatest warrior that ever fought in mortal wars. Who is superior shall perhaps be subject to debate. Very well.
So glad to see you.
Oh, daughter.
Mother, Father.
Daughter.
Is that you?
You fought with your brother again. In another life, I was surprised how well the two of you got on when you were growing up. Perhaps since he was older.
We did get into quite a bit of trouble, as I recall. But I couldn't have asked for a better big brother. He looked out for me, played with me, and now I get to beat up on him.
Well, no need to go easy on him. Just as long as it's only for show. I'd say we've had our fill of real infighting in our family for the foreseeable future.
Our blessings.
See you again. Moonlight, guide us.
Such a fine bottle. We graciously accept. You know, you remind me of your brother sometimes.
These customs that we share from those above, I ask that you not follow our traditions blindly. Such traditions may be partially responsible for the many mistakes that led us to this point.
I share your cautious feeling about this, Father, but of the many traditions of the gods, the act of giving nectar to those we care for seems one of the better ones in my estimation. The Black Flagship. Moonlight guide you, my lord. Lord Charon, why didn't you say anything about those infernal contracts I'd started to see? I wound up in an inadvertent clash with Zagreus. Well, you know what I mean. And yes, I won.
Once again,
Your father once was bearer of the fated list, you know. A housewarming gift, my sister said. But Hades put it away, until your brother unearthed it from the archives and started using it himself.
I know Zagreus sought our mother. Perhaps the fated list helped him succeed. Come to think, I wouldn't have even been born if he hadn't. Wait, how did you end up with the list after that?
It wasn't until rather recently. The Fates sent me to retrieve the list from your father's house. Chronos would be absent, they said. And they were right, for when I returned, they were gone.
That's when he got them.
Yes.
Moonlight, guide us.
Fates protect you.
Something stinks. Now that my brother's back, you still have no intention to return the Rail of Adamant, do you? Even though it was in his possession prior to all this.
What makes you think he has greater right to it than me, huh, babe? He wasn't even using it 5/6 of the time. Just another weapon to him. But it's my one and only.
How touching. I trust your mother shall make sure it all works out, seeing as she's back as well. I wonder if she's always known you'd get your hands on that thing.
Oh, she has. Because this isn't my first time. Then I kind of lost it at one point, and your brother got his hands on it instead. But I always take what's mine.
You brought the Titan low again. But what transpired after that? Was your bygone brother more cooperative than before?
He doesn't know where to find Chronos, though seems willing to investigate. Perhaps he'll turn something up. I still scarce believe it's truly his past self I've spoken to.
Imagine how he feels. Continue to check up on him, but not a word of this to anybody else. Time flows ever forward, and we are not meant to travel opposite that stream.
It shouldn't be possible.
We determine what is possible, Melinoe.
Moonlight, guide us.
And may shadows conceal us. How fares the task?
I've told my brother of what Chronos has done, but he expressed reluctance about having to destroy a member of our family. He even suggested father may be partly to blame.
A complication. Your brother never was keen on taking direction, especially from your father. And now he's filling your own head with doubt. We have no recourse here, Melinoe. Persuade him or all shall be for naught.
He also asked me what exactly happened between Chronos and my father, and I realized I didn't know. Does anyone? This war he's waged, it isn't merely over who should rule.
Their precise history is of no bearing to our present state. In war, one would be wise to not give undue credit to one's enemies. If you spend all your time so deep in thought, then you shall hesitate to act, and your moment shall pass. Question? Tell me, ere we clash again, has your brother come to understand yet the necessity of his participation in your task?
It's been a bit of a struggle. He's found a suitable weapon in our father's spear, but he hasn't granted me its essence yet.
Then tell him what he needs to hear, if that is what it takes to spur him on. I do not like having to count on him any more than you, but his cooperation is an absolute necessity.
I need more than his cooperation. I need his trust. I'm not going to deceive him, if that's what you suggest.
I suggest nothing. The task is yours, as are the methods you employ to achieve it. But achieve it.
I intend to.
What concerns you?
Zagreus and I finally reached an understanding. He knows what needs to be done. But I wanted to ask you something, Headmistress. With Chronos in the past, there's truly no other course but to destroy him.
Oh, blood and darkness. He's got to you, hasn't he? Your brother, at least, if not Chronos himself. Why are you asking me such things when you have come so close to the completion of your task, Melinoe?
Well, for one, we're on the verge of destroying time itself. For all you've taught me, I've never fully understood the repercussions this would have.
You cannot know such repercussions ere they come to pass. Our charge, your charge, is to stop Chronos, whatever it takes. I trust you shall require no additional reminders.
None.
Cross flames awaken!
Commander, there must be something you could tell me of my brother. The stronger my connection, the better our chances. You knew him, didn't you?
I knew your brother, yeah. Good kid most of the time. He wouldn't want you to be so hung up about him. What he'd want, more than anything, I think, is for you to hit me as hard as you can, repeatedly and often, and that's what I would want for you as well.
Very well. Death to Chronos, Commander.
Yeah, kill him. So you smacked Chronos a good couple of times now. Remind these shades in me what is to happen next. How are you gonna kill that which continues coming back?
Commander, though it's tempting to share all my latest progress, we both know I'm never to divulge the details of my task. Not even to you.
Not even to me. But can you say at least your brother, is he gonna be alright? Been worrying about the guy is all.
Nice try, sir. My brother must have been immensely strong, if he could sometimes even take my father when they sparred. Is there some favorite technique of his that you could pass along?
No, there is not. My disciples must each follow their own path. Keep following yours, and mayhaps you too shall become powerful enough to beat your papa up.
Commander, my father is bound in chains in Tartarus.
Then it ought to be easy. My disciples here claim that you clashed with none other than the Prince of the Underworld himself, and you fought with the fury of a demon, to which I said, come on.
It's true, sir. I found myself in some competition chamber in what looked to be Elysium. There, Zagreus and I engaged in a full contact battle for the hearts of our spectators.
Well, that seems pretty pointless to me, kiddo, seeing as I trained you both. You were equally matched. I don't see what comparisons are even to be drawn.
Commander, we're nothing alike.
That's exactly what he'd say.
Death to Chronos, Commander.
Yeah, kill him.
For always believing in us.
Ah, the memories, young one. Your brother thusly used to favor me. And for his sake and yours, I shall accept this. Now please accept my gratitude. Hey, thanks.
You are most welcome, Commander. And hey, thanks to you in turn for your peerless insight and steadfast presence. I know you don't want nectar at this point, but what if I were to offer you ambrosia, sir? In fact, it's not even hypothetical, so here.
Well, this is a most handsome gift, and it has left me speechless, for I have not received such kudos since your own brother gave to me a similar reward long ago.
Truly, what was the circumstance then? Though this is no reward, merely a mark of our long-standing camaraderie.
The circumstance was that the boyo had repeatedly made use of me for target practice at around that time, so the ambrosia was in recompense.
I see. Even in all your wisdom, Commander, how is it that you know so much about the Oath of the Unseen? As far as I know, it predates even my father's rule within the underworld.
Oh yeah, your papa took a different tack. Was all about his Pacts of Punishment. Even served your brother with him once when they were really on the outs. But boyo just went for it, and then things really heated up.
You didn't answer my question.
And I'm not gonna, for I made certain vows myself.
May moonlight guide you.
It better.
Hello again, good shade.